family or friends, it can be a little bit stressful, maybe bring some anxiety. So what if you flipped the script and went the solo route? Executive coach Alexia Zigoris did that recently. She went to Paris on her own for 6 days, and she's here to tell us how she did it and how she benefited from it. And Alexia, the last time she was here, was telling me about this trip, and I said, we all need to hear about this.
Right.
Because I think people just don't even oftentimes think about going somewhere by themselves, do they?
So many people don't even take vacation in the first place. So we get in that mode of like constantly moving and never taking a few minutes for yourself.
So why should someone go by themselves on a trip?
I think you learn a lot about yourself when you're on vacation alone. You observe things differently. So you're not caught up in the conversation with others. You're looking around. I saw things that I never would have seen had I been with someone else during my 6 days there alone. It rained for 5 of the 6 days.
Did it really?
It did, but it did not matter because everything was beautiful. Everything was full of light. I mean, it's the city of lights. Paris is just so magical. And
were you concerned about the size of the city, going to a big city like that by yourself?
I wasn't concerned about the size. I was concerned about myself. I thought, oh my gosh, what if I get lonely? What if this doesn't work? What if I go and I really don't like enjoy being by myself? But it turned out that there was so much to see and so much to look at, and just a little bit of preparation ahead of time, like knowing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, let's talk about what, if you do decide you want to give this a try, whether it's for a weekend or for a week.
Right.
What should you consider?
Well, yeah, first of all, it doesn't have to be Paris for 6 days. Right. It seems extravagant, and it was extravagant.
It can be Cleveland.
It can be the woods.
Right.
It can be Red River Gorge for a day. The important thing is to get alone and to get to a place where you are filling up with something that you love. If it's nature, if it's art, if it's the city, if it's dance, if it's sports, whatever it is. And not be too terribly scheduled.
Okay.
Pack light so you can move around. I know that we as women like to pack a lot of clothes.
I think if I went to Paris, I would feel like I had to pack my whole closet up so I would look good in Paris, right?
Right. I think Garanimals. Remember Garanimals?
Oh yeah,
everything matches.
Yeah.
Everything matches. So everything goes together. Like have a little capsule wardrobe. That's what I did. And pack less workout clothes than you think you're going to need.
And I think and one of your tips is you have to know that you're going to feel safe there. You're going to feel okay being there.
I mean, you don't want to go to some country where you're going to be unsafe, or look at the travel advisories because they do have the different levels of threat. So I mean, I think as women especially, when we're in the mom mode or even mother of the bride mode or whatever we're doing, our life becomes regimented. It becomes everybody else's schedule.
Right.
And this is an opportunity to create your own pace, to go and stop and watch just 2 people having lunch together and imagine what they're talking about, or look up close at art in a way that you haven't before. And
I think one of the things that
have
women
a glass
do,
of wine at 1 o'clock.
I mean, Jen and I have talked about this. When you are with other people, we're always worried about if they're having a good time, if they have what they need. We're taking care of other people. This is a really good way of taking care of yourself, isn't it?
It is. It's very much about replenishing your soul and getting away from any expectation from any other person. And it's really freeing. It's something I've never experienced before.
Yeah, kind of a nice lesson in going with the flow, right?
Yeah.
So what were the takeaways for you at the end after spending that 6 days?
I definitely, my confidence went up in travel alone. I could figure it out. I did not speak French, so I had Google Translate a lot. So I took in a lot of really beautiful art and really loved the city. So I wanted to experience the city of Paris and the vibe, and being alone and walking through the streets and seeing how Parisians carry themselves. And they have such an ease about them that is, they're put together but still have this way of like everything seems so easy for them. And it was just fun.
That's great. Well, thanks for sharing that with us, Alexia. Give it a try, even if it's only for a day. Tara, have you ever gone anywhere by yourself?
I lived by myself for a year. Does that count?